Today is the last day of the calendar year 2021 and we tell you what happened in the aviation sector this year. Well, 2021 year began with the hope for the aviation sector because the lockdowns were ending, but the same cannot be said about its end now. At the beginning of the year, this year, India had just begun coming out of months lockdown and there were hopes for the rest of the year, but the year has not turned out to be as good as it could be. It's cautiously optimistic. That's how aviation industry's approach in 2021 can be defined. Going forward also, they are talking about the same. Apart from many flip-flops, only definitive thing that can be said about 2021 is that the year will be remembered as the year in which much-awaited sale of Air India took off. Well, Tatas have become the new owner of Air India and changes will be clear in due course of the time in 2022. Well, Tatas, they have gotten back their airline which they founded, and it was nationalized later on. Ratan Tata, it's his personal ambition to take it back and he bid for it and took it back. Now the Air India is owned by Ratan Tata's Tata Group, and that is one of the big changes that happened this year in aviation world as far as India is concerned. The world is staring at uncertainty, but Omicron virus concern us there, though airlines are still flying their flights. Hopes for year-end global holidays, however, they are down. They were there when Aviation Ministry said that they will open the flights from December 15, but the hopes were quickly dashed to the ground. And that's how now wait for international holidays is taking a little longer. There was a ray of optimism when announcement came that global flights are going to be allowed from December 15. The ban has been extended now till 31st of January next year. The Omicron variant is spreading and it's a big cause of concern for many airlines. Otherwise, the news would have brought cheer to global aviation players. Now they are staring at losses. And American and other airlines, they are all now having problems. Air India, one thing to look out for in the new year alone, and something will be there as far as the new year is concerned. Many other airlines are coming to India, and Air India's new avatar will be there. It can give good competition. Let's talk about Dubai Aviation Show. The air show kicked off in style on November 14 this year after a gap of 2 years. The air show, which was held in the shadow of COVID-19, India's Tejas fighter aircraft enthralled spectators at Al Maktoum Airport. This was one major event in aviation sector this year, and it was clearly there were deals as well worth billions of dollars. $78 billion in total deals were announced by Boeing and Airbus. Both aircraft manufacturers are having a bad time since the overall delays and flight cancellations have happened. Russia showed its new aircraft, fighter aircraft as well, to be sold to the global world. That's how overall aviation world and the things that happened in 2021 last year. And coming year also, there are some hopes of new things happening, but the new hopes are being now challenged by the Omicron concern. However, cautious optimism, that's the word coming from aviation sector that's looking at some kind of pickup when the overall vaccinations increase and Omicron virus also in a kind of subside going forward. The skies are still hazy with new concerns about COVID-19 Omicron variants, and flight cancellations, they have already begun this year. And airlines they are predicting heavy losses. As we told you, Ryanair is predicting heavy losses this year because of cancellations, especially in the New Year season and Christmas season. Ryanair is one of the biggest airlines globally. It is the ultra low-cost carrier as well. So that is something which is clearly not in favor of many airlines in the world. Ryanair is predicting losses this year as a whole because the airlines, they did not overall are not as optimistic as they were looking at the beginning of the year. American also is staring at losses because overall the traffic has come down. The Christmas season is not as good as it was expected. In India, well, clearly Air India is likely to take off in this year 2022 in a new avatar. That's to be seen. Now, what is the overall change? WION now available in your country. Download the app and get all the news on the move.